Donnie Wahlberg reveals how Boston Blue sealed Blue Blood's fate, but that isn't a bad thing. Blue Blood's cancellation came after the show was on the air for over 10 years, having started in 2010. It became one of the most central police shows during its run, which made CBS' decision to cancel it all the more painful. However, good news has also come from the way the cancellation played out. Following the decision to end Blue Bloods, CBS decided to create a spin-off centered on Danny Regan's move to Boston. The new show will be called Boston Blue and will still feature many of the elements that made Blue Blood so popular. Even though Blue Bloods is over, Boston Blue's story can still carry on the Regan legacy, which is still a great thing as there are worse things that could have happened. Donnie Wahlberg reveals the Blue Bloods cast believed that the show could still be saved, until Boston Blue. The spin-off came as both negative and positive news. Ever since the show's cancellation, the Blue Bloods cast have expressed their disappointment, with many of them referring to the cast as being as close as the Regan family. Everyone was optimistic that the show would be saved. In an interview with Deadline, Donnie Wahlberg revealed that it was not until Boston Blue that the cast truly understood that Blue Bloods was over. He said, "We were hoping that somehow, someway, somebody would come, and we would continue to make our show." Watch the full interview below. Blue Bloods had become such a popular show over the years that its cancellation was shocking not only to the viewers but also to the cast itself. Its success also meant that the actors had more leeway than usual to negotiate more seasons with CBS. This added another element of surprise when it did not work out, since CBS' decision to end Blue Bloods ended up becoming final. Blue Bloods may have been cancelled, but Boston Blue keeps it alive. A spin-off is better than a complete cancellation. Donnie Wahlberg looking serious as Danny Regan in Blue Bloods Season 14. In the same interview with Deadline, Wahlberg also discussed how his disappointment with Blue Bloods ending changed when he started to see it as Boston Blue's beginning. Donnie's existence in Boston Blue means that the spin-off can still keep Blue Blood's Regan family alive. While the show will feature fewer Regan family members than usual, Boston Blue can still honor the beloved family through Danny's character. The mere existence of Boston Blue as a spin-off also means that the Blue Bloods franchise has received a better fate than the majority of cancelled shows have received in recent years. Most cancelled shows have a finale with nothing else. Many even end on a frustrating cliffhanger. Blue Bloods was fortunate to be able to avoid that fate. It received not only a satisfying ending with the show's last family dinner, but it also received a spin-off, which gives the show room to feature beloved characters again. How Boston Blue can keep the Regan family legacy alive beyond Danny's involvement. The Peters family could share the Regan family's values. The Regan family with heads bowed and hands clasped during the final dinner scene. Danny's appearances as the main character in Boston Blue will allow him to represent the Regans in Boston. However, there are other ways the show can honor the powerful family too. For one thing, the Boston Blue spin-off can feature cameos from the other Regans. As family members visit Boston to see Danny or travel for work, they could make short, but welcomed, appearances in the new show. Danny could also give updates about what his family has been up to. A less visible way to honor the Regans in Boston Blue could be to feature the Regans principals in the new family, led by Ernie Hudson's Reverend Peters. As the Regans were always family-oriented and prioritized upholding the law, seeing these values again in Boston Blue could make the show feel more similar to Blue Bloods. The Peters' status as a family in Boston could also mirror the Regans in New York, which could act as a slight nod towards the latter.